He was just incredible. The best striker in the world.
For once, he put his finger in my face, and his finger is about as fat as that cup.
But he was like a little puppy, like trying to lure you in. You know what I mean? Come on, play with me. No, I've got nothing for you.
Oh, I hate predicting. I always get it wrong. So I go for an Arsenal win.
You can make an argument for the players that were playing ahead of me.
Welcome to the Dressing Room Podcast. Carlton is on one of his away days. No doubt we'll have a lovely story about the train system in Bangkok coming up. We got an excellent replacement. One of the Chelsea's all-time greats. One of my best teammates to play with, genuinely. Eidur Gudjohnsen, how are you?
Very good.
Yeah?
After those words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true. I've told you that before over a few
Very
drinks.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get emotional.
Yeah.
That's when you mention how wonderful of a player I was.
Yeah.
He said I was one of the best crossers of the ball yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
No, that was him.
True.
We're going to play about him.
All right. I'll say that as well, though. Yeah. It's a nice start, isn't it?
He was unbelievable, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A great player. Where
A joke.
are you living now, Id? Back
Iceland,
home?
yeah. Been there for 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
Can be tough at times.
Yeah.
Dark winters, very dark, very cold.
Yeah.
But something about, getting the full winter season.
Yeah. Is it nice?
And just a couple of weeks of summer was nice.
Is it dark all the time? Is it?
Yeah, during the winter, literally 20 hours darkness.
Have you ever been, Bridgey?
You've been?
I've been. I love
I've
it.
never been. I'd like to go.
It's one of the most beautiful places. What's that place I went to? The hotel with the Blue
The
Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon, yeah.
And
It's meant to be amazing.
stunning.
When you see photos of it, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
We
stunning.
need to get a little festival over there or something.
Beautiful people.
There are
Beautiful
there are
people.
some
Yeah,
festivals,
there's festivals out there worth going to.
Oh, yeah.
We like a festival.
You always bring it round to festivals, didn't you? All right. Id, so
Coming to see me is a festival.
Yeah.
itself.
It is. Yeah, it is on and off the pitch. So listen. So home's Iceland now. You've got 3 boys, all playing professional football
Yeah.
around the world. I mean, that's got to be a job in itself, making sure you.
Yeah, it's good though. Gives me
Yeah.
an excuse to travel a little bit. All played for Iceland. Different stages in their career. Obviously, the oldest will be 28 in May.
Did you play with the oldest? Didn't you?
No,
No.
that was me and my dad.
Oh, you and your dad. I didn't know if you
Time
told
goes
your
quick,
kids
doesn't
as
it?
well. Yeah.
Yeah, all professional. They're all got one boy at Blackburn. Was doing really well till he got injured. And my youngest boy is in Malmö in Sweden.
Okay.
All in the first team. It's it's great.
I remember you. Sorry, Bridget.
But it can be
Some
difficult.
genes.
It can be difficult weekends.
Yeah. You
Got
told me
pick
this.
your
Tell me.
favourite.
Sorry, because
So speaking of weekends, as in being on the phone, waiting for them to call, and it's either everything's wonderful after they played and scored and won, or we have to sit there for an hour. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play, sometimes you don't. Keep your spirits up. Blah blah blah. And you're just exhausted of being the positive guy all the time, or trying to be.
Yeah.
And then I've got a little girl as well, 11. She scores about 3-4 goals on average a
Do
game.
you know what? If you was a horse,
I
was
knew
a stallion.
you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say
Do you know what I mean?
that. Mate, women would be queuing up.
four bloody kids
Yeah.
all playing.
Don't know what it is. It's in the
Just shows you how
family.
good he was.
Yeah. But the thing is, I remember the story about for people listening. You played with you come on for your dad, right? And your dad's last game for Iceland, and your first game was that?
Yeah, it was my first game away in Estonia.
Yeah.
This is 94. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I substituted my dad for the national team. It was a big moment. First time in history, father and son in the same game. And we were meant to play 2 months later, which would have been in Iceland. So they wanted this big moment to be in front of the home crowd. But just before that game, I broke my ankle, so it never happened. And my dad kept playing for another couple of years, hanging on, waiting for me to recover, but I never recovered in time. And the beautiful thing about that moment for me, for us, for everyone in the family is it wasn't set up. It wasn't. It wasn't a charity thing, or it was. He was genuinely one of the best players for Iceland, and still was at that time.
Right.
I was 17, just turning 18, coming into the full squad for the first time.
Yeah.
I remember saying to the manager, I don't want a room with my dad. Because we used to have roommates for the national team. And we all know at times what we watch in the room when we're bored. Don't want to do that with your dad.
What's that? What are you watching?
I was watching Loose Women.
Game of Thrones.
He'd seen it all.
Do you know
was he like as good as what you were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different times, obviously.
It's hard to compare, yeah.
He played in Belgium for a long time, went to France. He played in a time where you could only have 3 foreigners in every club, so it was always you had to stand out as a foreigner. He was really good.
Yeah.
Was Player of the Year in Belgium, top scorer. Played European Cup finals. Actually missed a penalty for Anderlecht against Spurs.
Did he?
Yeah, in the final.
I'm still stunned Spurs got to a Champions League final.
Yeah, that was.
Is that real?
We're talking about the 80s.
Okay, yeah. Glenn Other and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what? That must have been. I can't think. Can you imagine playing football with Mickey? Did your dad play?
No. Well, played probably Sunday League.
Did he?
Yeah. He was quick.
Well, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him lively.
Yeah. Bit of a madman, I think. But...
Mad Mickey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh mate, what that was like. That what a moment. Like, how was your mum? Imagine, yeah, that's it. Your mum on that day, she must have been nervous.
Yeah, I can't even remember what she said.
It's hard to remember that far back when you get to our age.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened yesterday.
Yeah, fair point.
But see, I mean, it's a proud moment. It's bittersweet. It could have been even bigger.
Yeah,
we would have actually played if I wouldn't have gotten injured. We would have probably played 10 internationals together.
Yeah.
Which would have made it an even more historic, even bigger moment.
Yeah.
Still big enough though.
Yeah, mate, it's
That's
incredible.
massive.
I think it's nice. I think that's a beautiful story.
Has anyone
I don't think it's
done
ever.
it? No.
I don't think so. I think father and son. I think for club football maybe Rivaldo or something. He played until he was 50, wasn't he?
Mate, you can tell by his legs. I've seen him. Right. Well, listen, we'll get back onto you a little bit later, Eidur, because we all saw each other yesterday at the Chelsea game, Manchester City. I'm going to start top of the table. We're going to start with Arsenal losing to Bournemouth, and that was on the Saturday. And I know that because I was in a pub in Highgate, which is Arsenal territory, and I was expecting, everyone was really excited Arsenal were going to win, and then it just was deflated. Everyone. But we have to give Bournemouth massive, massive credit. You look at their last few wins, Bridgey, 5 draws and then a win against Arsenal.
I did say this.
You did say it. You did call it Mystic Bridge.
Yeah.
You did what?
They've upset him a few times.
Yeah, but you must have had something else you was going on.
No, literally that was it. That's all I go on, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I watched with an Arsenal fan, which was good.
Did you?
Yeah. And again, cheering when they got a corner.
Mm.
And I give them a bit of stick about it, and they went and scored from it. So I thought, I'm going to shut up now.
But the thing is, we've all been in them situations where you're going for a title, but I've never seen a club like at the moment where Arsenal, where it's been building up over the years, where they've stumbled at the last hurdle, and then it becomes a sort of, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So every time I watch Arsenal now, forget the tactics, it's just the players. They're all everyone seems to be looking around for somebody else to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Do you know what I mean? And I think I look at Arteta and he looks grey. Like, not in his hair, he's got great hair. But he looks, he looks
passionate.
He looks petrified. Do you know what I mean? How can you, but do you know what I mean? Think of the great managers you work for. You've got Barcelona, Jose. They never looked scared. Even they looked always in control. With Mikel, he needs to find a way. His body language, I think it stems from the manager. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think I've never really been in a situation where we were leading the whole season and then lose it. Maybe with Barcelona in my first season, but my Spanish wasn't good enough to understand what everyone was saying at the time, or didn't really have a feeling yet of what it meant to everyone. I think when the players start believing they're in trouble.
Yeah,
I think that's the worrying thing. And they don't have a solution. As you say, I'm looking at you, help me out here.
Yeah.
But you're looking at me as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seems to be going in the opposite direction rather than, dragging someone with you to grind out a result. I'm not a huge fan of Arsenal, the way they've been playing, especially second part of the season. I thought they were winning games on, all this set plays, and
but they were good defensively.
They were very good defensively, but they were not convincing in how they were winning games. So it was inevitable, really.
Now, do they?
No,
they don't look as good the last few games.
All right, so here's the point, right? They have decided to play that, like, for me, they're like the Atletico Madrid of the Premier League. That type of football. They're like they want to stop the game rather than. But I think they've got more quality than that. When I think of like Odegaard, Zubimendi, Saka, Madueke, there's enough quality for them to play a bit more progressive football. So like,
well, they have played attractive football. They have played with much more freedom, it seemed. Periods last season, start of this season, they looked fresh and played with a lot of freedom. When you look at the team now, the way they play, it's all boxed in. Don't see anyone really, almost not enjoying themselves enough.
Playing with that fear.
You need to get that enjoyment. I'm trying to think of the situation in my, but for me, it was like, it was like the relegation battles when I saw players mainly playing. It was never at the top of the table, because think of it, when you're playing at the top of the table, you're winning more games than you're losing by the fact that you're there. But when I've been in relegation battles at West Ham, that's when I've seen players just like top players letting the ball run out under their feet.
Yeah,
we played at West Ham one year in a relegation battle, right? And the West Ham fans are demanding, right? I love them, but we'd get booed off at half time because we wasn't winning, like against the team and things like that. They wanted you to do so well. And there was a particular part of the stadium, the chicken run, and we'd got a corner once, right? And the fans were like, used to give you so much stick and abuse you as you're going to take a corner. Nobody wanted to take the corner. So I'm looking around. My position was the edge of the box, right? And I'm looking around, and I don't even remember. And then the fans are like, going, "Come on, someone take it. The ball's on there."
Waiting to give him some abuse.
Some of the lads doing it like this. Mate, so like, I've never seen it, but I look at this Arsenal team and I see that type of fear. No, like nobody's really wanting to get on the ball and make it happen. I mean, you've been in a few relegation, but Southampton, you would have been.
Yeah. I've always said this about Southampton. They always had obviously they got away with it while I was there, but it always felt like everyone they had a good unit where everyone gave everything the whole time. And when I was at West Ham, you felt there's a few players that probably didn't give everything.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I don't think I've been up the other end of the table where we're going to throw it away. I don't think that I can remember. But definitely when you see it down the bottom, you can notice everyone's a bit worried about making a mistake. But that's what it looks like when you watch Arsenal at the moment.
Yeah.
It does look like they're playing.
Yeah, we chased Arsenal
themselves
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The
first season.
The first season.
They
were chasing the whole season.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we got deflated because we saw they're not dropping points. And now it's completely the opposite.
Yeah.
The season after, we won the league comfortably.
Yeah.
Jose's first season.
Yeah.
And we never had one moment where we thought, we're in trouble here. We lost at Man City.
And
that was the only game.
Yeah.
The only game we lost.
Yeah. You never.
And the season after, we never got to experience the fear of, we let this slip away.
Yeah.
It's still wide open as well, isn't it? It's like, obviously, I thought, well, it's probably a couple of the best days of half term so far, seeing Arsenal and City wins, to be honest. But it was like the Arsenal fans, a lot of them, like, I've always said I don't hate them. A certain group of Arsenal fans I reckon there's Arsenal fans going to them, oh, please shut up.
Yeah,
you're making it worse for all of us. Yeah. But even some of them now, they were so urged yesterday. You know what they said? Sack Arteta now.
What?
Yes, sack Arteta now to get a manager in to get it over the line.
Really?
That's what one of them said.
That would be the most rogue decision ever in the history of football. If you woke up and it's like, Mikel Arteta.
That's the thing, what we were talking about. Even the fans are going, what can we do? How can we stop this?
Yeah.
I think they've already lost the league.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well,
see, I can't say that. No, I can't. Because I'm scared to say it in case it don't happen.
We're here to say our opinions.
Yeah. Feel free.
I always bring it back to, you're playing pool and you got a shot in the black, but your mate puts the cue down. I don't want to say anything too soon.
You're saying you put the metaphorical cue down and Arsenal win the league. Thanks for coming. Okay.
I was in the way end yesterday.
Look, in the end, it's still in their own hands.
They
have to go to Man City, get a result. And if they get a win, it'll be huge. Just don't see it happening. The way Man City played second half at the Bridge yesterday, I felt I was watching the best team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. They stepped on the gas, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Something.
Just the ability to move the ball around, the physical part of it. You're also Doku, how strong is he?
Mate,
Jesus.
He was dangerous. It was hard to see because he was in the way end, but he looked dangerous. He was obviously quite far away, but he looked dangerous every time he was getting the ball.
Dangerous?
Semenyo.
Petrified.
I would have hated to play
against him. When you see Semenyo run, he just eats the pitch up.
Like he's grabbing the turf. Yeah. Like he's moving the stadium. Right, so we was all at the game yesterday. Like, we're working.
I was kind of working.
Yeah. He's messaging me. He's in with the City fans. Bouncing around.
Do you know what it was? It was one of them games.
And we got the same agent. How have you got this game?
I obviously played for both teams, but I wasn't actually going to go to the game, but my boy wanted to go. So then I managed to work with City TV, but he was in the away end and I was in the press bit, and I thought, wonder if I could just sneak into the away end. So I got in and I stood with him.
That's quality.
He loved it.
Did he?
Yeah, because he's only ever been in West Ham, where he like sorted him out with some really seats high up there, a bit corporate. So to be in the away end and experience like the atmosphere, like was joining in with all the chanting.
Did you let him swear?
I was as well at one point.
Did you let him swear?
He wouldn't have been swearing. He's not that kid, but there's a couple swearing around him.
My boy wants to go because he wants to join in with all the singing and the swearing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
my youngest probably will join in with the swearing, but
they've not been to the away game. The away games are where it's at. If you go, innit? So if you want to go,
the best chant was, "Are you watching Arsenal, mate?" I got right into it. I was loving it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. But I really enjoyed it. Obviously, because I played for both teams, I'm a little bit like, I want Chelsea to qualify for Champions League, but I don't want to see Arsenal win the league.
I had that feeling yesterday as well.
Yeah. Did you?
So I want Chelsea to be in the Champions League, but I don't want Arsenal to win the league.
Yeah, that's
weird. I speak to 80% of the, even I'd go as far as near 100% of the Chelsea fans would go, I'd sacrifice today just so Arsenal don't win it.
That was the only time Arsenal fans were
it's strange
as well.
It's strange.
That's wild. Can I quickly ask you about this? For me, the big moment in the game for me, from a Chelsea perspective, we get on, and from a Man City, was when Mark Guehi scored the goal. Right, it was a great finish. I will talk to you about the finish in a minute, being a centre forward. But I look at where Chelsea are as a club, and desperately trying to find a centre half, spending hundreds of £1 million. You had a kid in the building. He come over and spoke to us. Was you with him? No. He come over and spoke to us after. He's so assured he's a captain. You see him play. He's calm. He's come from at Chelsea from the age of 6. We sold him to Crystal Palace, and then now he's at Man City, and he looks like he's been there for 20 years. And he's the moment the jerky ball into him, and the finish was just sublime. And I'm looking at him and I'm just like going, how has this kid got a Man City shirt on? And he should be the team should have been built around him 5 years ago. Whoever's let him out the door at Chelsea needs that. If I'm the owner, I'm going, right, whose decision, or what collective of people's decision was it to think it was a good idea to let this kid leave the club?
They probably still ain't there.
Everyone will go, oh, it weren't me. I'm like, come on, because unless you find out who's doing these decisions will continue to happen, and you'll keep losing players like that. You need to do an appraisal on it.
That goal reminded me of, I don't like talking about it all the time, but it reminded me of my goal against Arsenal Do you know what I mean? The playmaker just put it on a plate for me and then me slotting it in the bottom corner.
Still to this day, I've never seen anyone happier to score a goal.
I never score, do I?
But I know. Do you know what?
I didn't know what to do, so I just sprinted in there.
I might get a picture of you scoring that goal on my house somewhere. Just find someone.
My mate got me one,
so happy,
and I'm running off, and then Hernan's behind me, but he's changed Hernan's face for his face.
I mean, if you don't celebrate those goals, Jesus.
Know, yeah. We celebrated all right.
Wow. I didn't go out after that game.
Did you?
No.
That's probably why I was.
I heard stories about you going out for a few.
Yeah, we talked about. He woke up. He woke up. The cleaner woke him up in China Whites the next morning.
China Whites, those were the days.
Yeah, they were the days.
Grown up now.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, and plus it's Champions League. Arsenal. We hadn't beaten Arsenal for decades.
Yeah.
So everything came together that evening.
They just, it did. They come together quite well. And then, heroes is hero, they say.
Yeah.
They City though. They just look. They're on. They look positive. You know, when we're at Chelsea, you go into games, you think, oh, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
But they look. We ain't gonna get beat. That's for sure. They look good.
If you see Man City in the March-April periods for the last 7-8 years,
incredible.
They always seem to be at their best.
Incredible.
And the exact opposite is happening with Arsenal.
But
you look at it. I mean, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't compare Chelsea to Man City now.
No.
But we should be comparing them because similar size clubs, or you expect Chelsea to be up there.
Yeah.
Look at the difference on the pitch yesterday in personality, in ability, strength, pace. Then you look at the bench. Man City, and you look at Chelsea's bench. You can put whoever on for Chelsea today. It's not going to make a difference. They're all the same. They're all the same age. No one stands out as in huge character or it's just bland.
Going to come on and change the game at all. Yeah,
that's a fair point. You was quite strong on that after the game because do you know what I thought from you, Eidur? When you said what you said yesterday, I thought you come from because we don't hear from you that much in this country talking about it. You come from a place you were frustrated, weren't you? Because you're a Chelsea man.
I mean, there were emotions involved. It's my club still. It's where I have my best memories and what made my career at Chelsea. And I go to Stamford Bridge and you see, right, everything's still the same in the stadium. Not much change there. Great to see some of the same people still working there. That's what I like. As in the feeling of Jesus, these people have been here for 30, 40 years and still going strong because they have passion for the club. And then I look at what's going on the pitch and I just see no emotions. I doubt that the dressing room yesterday, I mean, you walk in the dressing room after a game, losing a game in that way, I would have been depressed. I would have been absolutely
embarrassed.
Wouldn't want to show my face for a few days. And I doubt that feeling is going on at this moment in time.
I wonder what it would have been like in that dressing room with the manager, how he would have been.
You have to remember, like, times have changed and it's a different environment in terms of, like, I don't think Liam's the type of guy who's going to really, like, just lose it. And sometimes I think there's a case for just an outpouring of emotion and anger. Like, and it doesn't matter what's coming out the manager's mouth. Because sometimes you're not even listening, but if he's smashing the place up, do you know what I mean? He's showing he might, it seems like it can seem quite barbaric, but it just, at least you're showing you cared. You know what I mean? Throwing a few things around. Do you know what I mean? It can't always be really nice. So don't worry, we'll do it again. I don't think he does that.
No.
But I don't know if any manager. I bet Pep does.
Tell me in the Chelsea team, one player who's at the peak of his career. I mentioned this yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Who's at their best, at absolute top level in their career?
Okay, I got one player, and you mentioned him, Reece James, and he wasn't playing yesterday.
And he wasn't playing. So you got one player who's at his best,
at his peak years,
or he hasn't got a huge level to get to be at his absolute best. The rest, they're all 22, 23, 24. They've got their best years ahead of them. But who who are they going to learn from to become better on a day-to-day basis? Yeah. They're all learning from each other at the same level. So who's going to challenge them?
And a young manager.
And a young manager. I don't see it. This project.
Yeah.
Don't see it happening.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
And all of a sudden, when you see a result like yesterday, you start to think, wow, miles away for challenging at the top.
Yeah. Who was, like, maybe even before you come to Chelsea, in your career, who was was there a particular, anyone that stands out who drove you?
Look at the characters. When I joined, Dennis Wise.
Yeah.
Marcel Desailly.
Yeah.
Marcel Desailly didn't have to speak.
Yeah.
It was enough for him to give you a glance, and you go, "Oh,
yeah.
He's not happy with me."
Yeah.
Gus Poyet, Gianfranco Zola, Jimmy Floyd.
Yeah.
We joined at the same time, and the list goes on. Jody Morris, he was a character.
Yeah.
He went in.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Every tackle.
Yeah.
In training, in games, everything. Dennis Wise.
Yeah,
I was so happy and so relieved. I was so scared joining Chelsea just because of Dennis Wise.
Really?
Yeah. I thought he's going to do something to me. He's going to kick the shit out of me. And I was lucky because I ended up renting an apartment in the same building as Wisey was living. So he sort of took me under his wing rather than giving me sticks. So he protected me.
Yeah, but that's because he would have seen what a player you are. I don't think Wisey would have looked after everyone, but because he loved Chelsea, he's like, I need to make sure this kid settles in because he's going to make us better. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit.
And back to the point of, so why do you think John Terry became such a great captain? His football ability, of course, but the things around the dressing room, around the club. He learned it off Dennis Wise. Because Dennis Wise ran the show here for years and years. JT took over. Who are they learning from? This generation. There's no one there. There's not a character there. Reece James, how long has he been captain? Since he was 20, 21?
Yeah, maybe.
Who did he learn off as a Chelsea captain before him?
Yeah.
Did he have someone in the dressing room that he goes, wow, this is the way I'm going to do it?
Yeah.
And how many players, how many centre forwards, young centre forwards have an experienced guy in front of them where you go, wow, I'm absorbing information. I had Franco Zola.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I watched him that much that I ended up playing instead of him at times.
Yeah.
So I had so much respect, but I was going to play my minutes.
Yeah.
I don't see these things at Chelsea at the minute.
Because if you've got players of the same age, there's no mentoring of like natural mentoring. I had the same thing at West Ham. I had players I looked up to. Like I had Stuart Pearce come into the dressing room. Mate,
I think it was that era, wasn't it?
John Moncur I had similar things with John Moncur. What a player he was, right? And I sort of come in, took his position, and he could have been like. But he would help me. He would point little things in my game, that needed to improve. So that's so crucial. You must have had people in your career.
More step overs, even more.
I think it was that era, though. I think most teams might have had it. Like I would have had John Beresford, Stuart Ripley, Jason Dodd, who was their ages. There was always an older.
Yeah.
And you always noticed it when you did experience, in-house, you did experience for young lads.
Yeah.
It was the experience that won most of the time.
Yeah.
Always.
And then sometimes it wasn't always pleasant. Like
in Chelsea now, they're all on the same team.
Yeah. Yes.
They've only got one age group.
Young against old. Yeah, to be fair. And it doesn't have to be pleasant. I remember Jimmy, I love Jimmy, mate. If you didn't give Jimmy the ball at the right time, I remember once he put his finger in my face, and his finger is about as fat as that cup.
Do you know what I think? He's much more relaxed now. He doesn't play football. He's a great lad, Jimmy.
I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. And he was just...
He would fight you though. Probably.
Yeah. If you didn't give him the ball, oh my god!
But listen, that's one thing I learned quickly when I joined Chelsea with Jimmy Floyd is just give him the ball.
Yeah.
Find him.
Just find him.
And at times it was annoying that I speak fluent Dutch.
Really?
So I couldn't get away from him. If I didn't listen to him in English, he would just speak Dutch and go, here we go.
No hablo español.
We once had a fight. He got annoyed. He got annoyed in the game. I score.
Yeah.
And he felt I should have passed him the ball 5 minutes earlier.
But
10 minutes.
Scored.
But I've scored.
Right.
And he come over and said, "You happy now?" Well, yeah, I've scored.
Pass me the ball then.
Stamford Bridge. About me. I need my goal. Yeah, I'll do my best, Jimmy. Honestly. I love Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. I love him. I love playing with him. Right. I love being around him.
Yeah.
I still speak to him.
Yeah, I do as well.
At least once a month now.
Brilliant stories. I could listen to you all day, but quickly back to this week's football. This week upcoming, massive game, Manchester City against Arsenal. Predictions?
Want me first?
I'm looking at you. I'm not giving either a no-look pass here, am I?
I hate predicting. I always get it wrong. So I'll go for an Arsenal win. No, do you know what? Looking at the way everything's going at the moment, it's hard to say City won't win. But, mate, anything can happen, can't it?
Go on.
I mean, I'm not even going to go for prediction.
Okay. All right. Blank
I said it before. Arsenal wins, so I usually get it wrong.
So it's literally whoever wins the Premier League.
Yeah, basically. I think that's it. It's over. It's this game and that's it.
I don't think that's the case, though.
I do.
I think... Nah.
I do. 6 points.
So
if they win the game now, there's 3 points in it.
We're all forgetting how hard the Premier League is. Nobody, apart from you, predicted Bournemouth is going to beat Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
As good as Manchester City are, can they win another
City needs to win every
6 games in a row?
Every game.
See, I still think Arsenal win the league. I think Arsenal go there and off the back of winning in the Champions League against Lisbon, and I think they go there and they nick a point.
I'm doing the old. It's
0-0 or 1-1.
Arsenal got a shot on the black.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm putting McHugh down just before they
go
take
on,
the
Mikel,
shot.
just put us away. What do we have at the bar? Okay.
Yeah. I don't see Man City dropping a single point from now to the end of the season.
It's in Arsenal's hands, really.
Right, okay. So you've gone Arsenal for your psychological thing.
Yeah.
You've gone Man City, and I've gone a draw.
The good thing is I've enjoyed watching those Arsenal fans that have been celebrating and giving it loads, so now just being really angry.
There's a lot of anger in North London.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger going on.
Even if you just drive through North London now, Spurs and Arsenal, the anger levels, frustration.
And like I said, we've got a few Arsenal mates that we really like now.
We love Arsenal mates.
We love our Arsenal mates.
We love them.
I feel bad for them going through this little spot, but I'm quite enjoying it. Not your pain, but other people's pain. Right,
listen, we're in North London, so we're going to go over the road to Tottenham. We cannot talk Tottenham without the Spurs legend that's to my left-hand side. Eidur Gudjohnsen. Mate, De Zerbi's coming in. They was absolutely dreadful, I thought, at Sunderland. There was no manager's bounce. It was like, the bouncy ball? It was just one of them flat ones. Bang, it's hit the floor, no bounce at all. Medicine ball bounce. And Sunderland just looked like a breakaway and score at any moment. Romero, I was watching the game with Julian Lescott as a centre-half, and I always like to lean on, if I was centre-forward, I always asked what Eidur would want, but centre-half, Julian, he's got a good eye for a centre-half. And he said, he's just wild. You can't trust him. I know he's a World Cup winner, but he could have been sent off. Brobby was, when
how strong is he, by the way? Brobby, Jesus.
But why wrestle him then? Why wrestle the strongest man in the league?
Yeah.
But Romero was desperate to show him that he's, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I looked at Tottenham and it looked like a mess still.
Well, it's not going to happen in 1 week, is it?
I know
with
that.
a new manager.
But usually, you know what I mean?
So
you'd like to see at least a little bit of structure.
That's a positive. There's only 1-0. That's a positive.
Only one. But how many games now that they haven't won?
I don't think they've won in... Is it 13 or 14? I think it's 14 now. It's a long, slow, arduous fall from grace.
What was someone saying earlier that the manager come in and said something about he needs to be a father figure? Or
I think he's right there.
Yeah.
I think he's come in and he because he's a smart guy, De Zerbi. I've interviewed him and he seems like a manager you'd want to play with. I've watched him work he was at Brighton, we went to do a tactical day with him, and he's, you know, you watch a manager like you'd like to play. He was on. He was energetic, and he was doing a tactical thing. You know where Brighton used to get the centre half dunk to go and roll into midfield, and it was like all the patterns of play he was doing, where he'd hold the ball, dunk, and then a bit of movement there, bang, bang, and it was. But obviously, he had months and months to set this system of play up. He hasn't got no time to do that at Tottenham. So I think he's smart when he said, I need to be their father or their brother, because what's going to get the Tottenham players out of this isn't tactical change. It's going to be an emotional thing, right?
Tactical genius is not going to is not going to save them at this time of the season, at this point in the season. It's just basic stuff, isn't it?
Mm.
It's just go back to basics.
Yeah.
It's simple to say, but find some kind of defensive structure. Don't concede goals. I just think they're in such a slump that they're starting to believe it could happen.
Yeah.
A lot of I've spoken to a lot of Spurs fans, and they go, "Wow, we're too big to go down just because of the stadium. The stadium will still be there.
Yeah,
The team will be in the Championship.
Yeah,
I think it's happening.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And I mean, I'm a Chelsea fan,
right?
So if you're a full-on Chelsea fan, you love seeing what's happening at Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there because I like the fixture. I like the Chelsea Tottenham.
Yeah.
I want them to be in the same league.
Yeah.
Or for Spurs to be at least in the Premiership.
We could swap them with Millwall if you like that.
That might be happening as well.
Imagine that. Oh God.
No, but do you know what I mean? Yeah. They're not. No one's too big to go down.
No.
Manchester
United have been relegated before. You know what I mean?
They all have.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I'd still want the Chelsea Spurs fixture next season.
My thoughts on it, right? So the teams around them, West Ham, the club, and when I say the club, the players, the management, all the backroom staff, the fans, more importantly, understand what a relegation battle is, because they've been in it. Nottingham Forest have been in relegation battles. Leeds have been in relegation battles. Tottenham have not really as a fan. So when you go there, there's no experience at the club. The only player I can think of in that squad who's experienced relegation battles, jumps off them up, is Richarlison. He's been at Watford and Everton, and he looks like a bit of a cannon as well. So the players they're like they're sleepwalking into it. They don't realise. Does that make sense?
They must do though. Come on.
Yeah, but they're not playing like they are.
No, they're not. I mean, that's probably why they need that manager who's going to be that figure to snap them out of it mentally. And like you said, getting them doing the basics right.
Yeah. Has he been in that situation as a manager?
De Zerbi? I don't think so. Brighton, he was in Italy before.
They got their
Marseille.
as well.
The difference, you look at West Ham, they're picking up results.
Yeah.
And we were going through this earlier with a Spurs fan in the building. He was looking at their next fixtures. Yeah. Oh, they don't look too bad.
Yeah.
But you haven't won for. How can they not look bad? I don't see you winning.
Yeah.
Every game.
If we look at the last few months, so it's all right. Trying to stay positive.
Yeah.
But you're not feeling that positivity, are you?
Yeah. It's true.
It's sort of a bit of a blag positivity.
Yeah. It's like delusional. Like they still think they've got Gareth Bale and Glenn Hoddle playing for them.
Modric.
Yeah, Modric, you know what I mean?
Imagine that.
And they're going, yeah, we'll beat them. We've got Glenn. That was the 80s.
Tottenham Arsenal fans hate us.
But it's the reality of it.
Yeah. You have to listen, I'm just trying to think, if they went down, would it be the biggest since the Premier League started in 92? I think it would be the biggest club to go down. Can anyone think of anyone who's been in the Championship? Leeds, Tottenham are a bigger club than Leeds, aren't they? You know, like in that sense. I think with a structure around it. But going back to what you said.
Stadium.
Yeah, and the stadium. They love the stadium and the mega store. They've got the biggest mega store. No, I had that from a Spurs fan the other day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we got the biggest mega store in the Premier League.
And go-kart.
Yeah, go-kart. Right, okay.
Have a go-kart team building session.
Yeah. Anyway, West Ham look like they're picking up results. Leeds are the one for me where I think they could get sucked in. And the reason they're playing Man United away tonight. Wolves at home, Bournemouth away, Burnley at home, Spurs away, Brighton at home, and West Ham away.
And why would Spurs away scare you though?
It wouldn't scare you, but if you're Leeds and you because the thing with Leeds is they've been patting themselves on the back all season and they've just been sucked into it last minute. So I think only for psychologically could that be. But listen, they'll probably look at that and they'll probably think Wolves at home, Burnley at home. We can win them 2 games. We're safe.
You look at the squads. Would you take obviously with like the way it's been going, and obviously Tottenham is like on a bit of a slope. But you look at that squad, you think, how are you getting relegated?
Oh
yeah.
How?
It's
and they haven't yet, so I kind of see them getting out of it, but I keep saying that every week, and it's just not something's just not clicking.
Well, listen. It's going to go right down to the wire, that's for sure. And I think goal difference will come into play as well. And we'll have a lot of fun with it from now to the end of the season on both ends of the table.
Not sure the watchers will.
No, they won't. Just a quick one before we move on. We put a little poll out, a little poll for the punters, and I don't know what you think. Right? Win an FA Cup and be relegated, or just stay up. Like, what would you want as a player? I won't tell you what my and Bridgey's stance were.
We're opposite.
Well, when you put it, just stay up.
Yeah.
If you had asked me this before the season, I said, well, of course, staying up.
Yeah.
Getting relegated and having that on your CV is just horrible.
Yeah.
I think it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
If you were
relegated, I was embarrassed, mate. I was very embarrassed. Yeah. Had me head down.
Getting relegated and winning a cup is it's fun and it's nice, but surely the pain of relegation should be bigger than the joy of a cup.
And I think fans could vote differently because they obviously
we got the results in. That's what you're saying, right?
If you'd asked the question before the season. I'm pretty sure no one would have said, let's just get relegated.
Yeah. Joe did.
But
I think to myself, right, I've been relegated once in my career, played for 20 years.
How embarrassing was it?
It was so embarrassing. Right, but I've won some trophies as well, right?
Yeah.
And
and you're working for the FA Cup at the moment, Emirates FA Cup.
I am, That's not coming to my. That's not coming to my thinking. I think the joy of winning something. I'm quite positive,
I get what you mean, the joy, but there's no chance I'm taking relegation.
And I think because of the situation they're in now, the answers would be much different than what they were before the season.
Yes, okay.
Now they're almost. I'll accept it now because we've got a moment.
To be fair, it could happen with one of the teams.
Well, right.
Leeds are in a chance of getting relegated.
Nottingham Forest is still in Europe.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest is still in Europe. So anyway, we put it to the voters, to the listeners, and it was 42% would win the cup and be relegated, and 58% would say no cup but stay up. So it's tighter than you think.
It's tight, yeah.
Listen, I think it's
all different.
Glass half full, glass half empty. We've done the league, but we got a very special guest. We got some listeners' questions. But what we like to do, we do homework with our guests. And Bridgey's got a little fun fact for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to fire away?
Yes, I met this guy, Nick, a year ago. Good lad, works in fashion. And his cousin, who, with his dad, they've been all over the world watching Chelsea, 08, Munich, Porto 21, all over the place. And his cousin named his second kid Eidur after you.
Baby Eidur.
Yeah.
Really? As an English kid.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. It'll be rogue. I bet like his brothers are called like Harry, Frank and Eidur.
And he'll probably end up playing football.
Please tell me there's a Jimmy in there. Jimmy and Eidur.
If he has another one,
that would be brilliant.
And Joe thing is 2 days later, when you were born, not when you were born, when Eidur was born, he went to I can't remember which one it was, but one of the finals. Porto,
yeah. That's quality. Yeah. It's a bit like, does he know about Lil Wayne?
Well, whether this makes or not, I don't know.
I think it's brilliant.
I basically went to Antigua and had a really good time. and the guy who was working at the place we were staying, we become quite good friends and everything. You know, we had a few drinks and we got on quite well, and he's a Chelsea fan. And I think his actual first name of the kid is his dad's name.
Right.
But then it's like Earl Wayne, so we've kind of named it. So they call him Little Wayne. Yeah. And I was trying to talk him out of it, to be honest, because I'm not sure about the name Wayne. But yeah, we got on really well, and he's got there's a little Wayne running around in Antigua.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we both got one gig.
Spreading the love. Right, we got some questions for you from the listeners. Who is the best player you've ever played with? You've played with some players. Listen, the list of players you've played, or just give us a little rundown on. Give us the top three.
I wish I could go back to the teams you played.
All-time top three that I've played with.
You've played with.
I bet that's hard,
mate.
Hard.
Have you seen?
Yeah. Give him 5.
Ronaldinho, Messi, Brazilian Ronaldo.
Oh my God.
There you go. Bloody hell.
I don't think you can find a better front three in the history of the game.
No,
that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
I don't think so. Right,
if you had to pick one, it would be hard to pick one of them.
What, Messi's the best?
Yeah.
Messi is the best in history.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah. Do you know
Mate, that's some free, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Like, that is like.
It was just Ronaldinho. Just the fun, the joy in someone's eyes every day, just kicking the ball around.
Yeah.
And he used to do this. We've all seen it. Do you remember the Jogo Bonito and Nike adverts where they're messing about in the dressing room?
Yeah.
He started doing that at times.
Right.
And he sort of starts, volleying the ball towards you to get you involved. And he's doing all these tricks and dragging it from the back and over his head.
Just pass it back to him.
There's one touch back. Do not want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. But he was like a little puppy, like trying to lure you in. You know what I mean? Come on, play with me. No, I've got nothing for you. I've got nothing that you cannot do.
What was that like? Because you left Chelsea in 2006.
20 years now.
20 years.
Wow.
That's amazing, right? And you went to Barcelona, and like you said, you come across a young Messi. So what did you know the moment you saw him there was something special about him? Because whenever I've played against him, I thought this is a different species of footballer.
Yeah.
Like there's something very special.
Yeah, and character.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he's different.
Really?
Different to what people think.
No, it's good. Like, great to have around.
Yeah.
But sometimes he would just sit there, or even in training, a moment where things stopped, and he would just be staring at the same point for about 3-4 minutes.
Really?
And we've started like possession game,
right?
And it's like he was half in a different dimension.
Yeah.
And then he was on, bang, goal.
That's how he plays, though. Even to this day, like
it's the weirdest thing.
I covered a game for Argentina at the World Cup, and the pundit I was working with was hammering him. He can't run. He was first half. He was like, it was a Mexico game. He can't run. Look at him. He's killing his team. And I'm like, just wait. And then he literally, I was like, oh, what's wrong with him? Has he done his hamstring or something? He did not run for the first half. He must have been doing what you've done and he was looking round. Then he got the ball and he went bang. I was just like, mate, it's just, I've never seen a player like it. Have you ever seen a player can just walk and play?
No.
So he's the number one eyed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He has to be.
Yeah. I think so.
I think he's done things in the game, modern game even.
Yeah.
You can't make it up.
Yeah.
There's goals. Well, every season for Barcelona, but I can't remember what season was it. 2010-11.
Yeah.
Where he just, I think he went past the whole Zaragoza team.
Yeah.
And still had the power to just slot it, drill it in the far corner.
Yeah.
And just individual things that they even know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But they just just the timing of it.
Yeah.
And just the sharpness and quickness. And he's just a level ahead.
And what about R9?
Oh, he was just. We signed in the same week for PSV. I was 16, he was 18. I was a young boy and he was a man. Right. And his power and pace, technical ability was just unseen at the time.
Yeah.
I think purely because of his injuries, that we don't speak about him enough.
Yeah, I know.
He was just incredible. The best striker in the world.
Yeah.
The
best number 9.
Best number 9
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them 3 players you've said are the 3 best players I've seen on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? I played against Ronaldinho and Messi. And at the World Cup, we didn't play, did we, against Brazil in 2002? But I saw him up close and I was like, that's different gear, this geezer. Yeah.
Body movement.
Yeah.
Step overs.
He run past Danny Mills once. I think he run past him 3 times. I don't know how he did it. He sort of run past him, run back and run past him again.
I remember the time when Ronaldinho did the step over on Ash and Kieran Dye got off the bench and started clapping.
Oh God!
But they scored 5 seconds later and he just sat back down.
Do you remember the Messi nutmeg? Was it Milner? Sorry, James Milner. It was Barcelona, Man City.
Yeah.
And I think Guardiola was taking a year off and he was in the stands.
Right, okay.
And Messi dropped the shoulder and just megs him quite slowly.
Right.
And they go to Guardiola in the stand and he's just going, oh God. you could feel the pain that he was living through James Milner.
Yeah,
I'm hoping I'm getting this right, or whoever it was. I don't want to pick on James Milner.
Yeah, it might not have been you, mate.
But we've all been made by it.
Oh,
Messi.
yeah.
It just, thank God it was only in training.
Yeah. Oh, mate, do you know what? I think at that time, you playing for that Barcelona, that's my favourite football team in my lifetime. The way that I would have paid, I would have paid to come and play for you at Barcelona. If I could have had a loan deal for 3 weeks, like a
like, don't pay me, I'm going here for
I would have done
3 weeks.
I swear I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have loved to have played there.
The levels in training, the joy was incredible.
Yeah.
And you know when you're younger, and you're picking the side you're going to play with, and you see your teammates and you're a bit stronger than these.
Yeah.
Just in training.
Yeah.
Divide the team in 2 teams.
Yeah.
You could never, Messi, Iniesta, Busquets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Thierry Henry, Yaya Toure, and Puyol in my side. So we're not even in trouble against them.
Yeah.
So it was never, how do you say that, an imbalance of training. It was just pure top levels. Yeah. And you had to be...
I'm hated to being a defender in
that. You had to be
against that every day.
Mate, imagine that.
I actually had a moment where I had a difficult time in the first season. Criticised a lot. Did the worst thing you can do as a Barcelona player. Missed the sitter at the Bernabeu.
Did you?
Took me a while to recover from that.
Really?
Yeah. And then the way the team was developing and the way Iniesta and Xavi were just playing. I come to a certain moment where I thought, I can do whatever I want in training, as much as I want. I'll never be as good as them. They're just at a better level than me. Really? So I just needed to accept that.
Yeah.
And play whatever role I was given.
Yeah.
And once I did that, I was free. I felt great. Would have obviously loved a few more minutes, but you can make an argument for the players that were playing ahead of me.
Gaffer, why not playing?
What's going on? Seriously. So there was no knocking on doors. It was just be ready when you get your minutes.
Yeah. To be fair though, mate, like that is like I said, like I think it's the best club side I've seen. Yeah. We got this is a bit sideways from Barcelona. Phil has asked, when you signed for Bolton, did you know where it was? We're random. I don't know what Phil was.
I knew the second time I signed for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you went back there.
Yeah.
You had a great time at Bolton though. That's where it all.
Love Bolton.
Yeah.
Bolton was
great. What players
great.
did you play with there?
Wow. We were in what we call the Championship now.
Yeah.
So it was Gudny Bergson, Icelandic guy.
Yeah.
Remember him? I'd been injured for 2 years, and I was just showing signs of being able to recover and play.
2 years out.
2 years out, on and off, but 2 years. And the doctors in PSV said I'd never play at a high level.
Really?
I should concentrate on my education.
Who proved them wrong?
I still need to concentrate on my education. Yeah, so Colin Todd.
Yeah.
Gudni Bergson told Colin Todd, listen, it was the biggest talent Iceland's ever seen.
Right.
He's back in Iceland.
Yeah.
Looks like he's fit. Can get him on a free transfer.
Really?
So Colin Todd sent someone to Iceland to have a look at a game. I was about as heavy as I am now.
Really?
I needed to really work on the physical side of it.
Yeah.
So he said, come and train with us for 4 or 5 days in Ireland. Do that. And this is how, it was just brilliant. Peter Beardsley was there.
Wow.
My first training session with Bolton Wanderers was with Peter Beardsley. I just looked at him going, I've loved you all my life.
Yeah.
He was just unbelievable.
Young people won't realise how good Peter Beardsley is.
And it was just great.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of players. Dean Holdsworth, Klaus Jensen had just signed.
Good player in
Per Fransen.
Yeah.
So the few Danish boys. Scott Sellers was there.
Yeah. Nuke, yeah.
There was loads of names.
Right.
Like big names come towards the end of their career. But it was great. It took me a good 6 months to get into things, fully fit. But as soon as I started playing, started scoring, and after 18 months, I was at Chelsea.
Yeah. Incredible. So can I just quickly ask you about your 2 years out as a young man? You're the best talent in Iceland, and then you're being told by doctors you might not. Man, that must have been really.
Is that the ankle break?
Yeah.
That must have been really tough for you, like mentally, emotionally, and everything.
It was. And when I think about it now, I don't know how I got through it.
Really?
I always had this belief that it will be okay.
Yeah.
You will recover eventually. And maybe it's that belief, or even at times people must have thought he's lying to himself. He's never going to recover.
Yeah.
But I always thought I would.
Yeah.
And I just needed to get away from people saying you're not going to recover.
Yeah.
Went back to Iceland, slowly but steadily, played a few games, and managed to get through a pain barrier that I needed to when I signed for Bolton. Fitter, and everything just went well.
Belief is such a crucial thing for young players out there. Like I just think if you believe it, but you have to really believe it. Do you know what I mean? There's something inside you, like
it's not enough to say.
Something you not enough to say. You have
to feel it.
Yeah, and you felt it. Something because that's just your inner knowing. Like, I'm going to be all right. I don't
think Arsenal fans are feeling it at the moment. You know what I mean?
Why you always got to bring it back to Arsenal? Having a serious conversation here.
Arsenal fans love giving me.
I think the doctor at PSV was an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Okay.
See if he believes.
Yeah, give him a call. Listen, I think I know the answer here, but we've talked about him. Sausage fingers. Who was your favourite strike partner? Jimmy.
It was almost. We first met. We were in the elevator in a hotel on the Cromwell Road because we signed basically going to training together. First day
really.
Saw him in the elevator, and it was literally. I never believed in love at first sight, but I do after that. After that moment, it was just a big smile, hug. As in, I wasn't even sure if he would know who I was.
Right.
And obviously, the Dutch thing was great. We could talk badly about teammates without them understanding. We never used to do that. But it was just natural. It was natural on and off the pitch. We had we just had a great relationship, and what I was saying earlier, that story, that's probably the only one little disagreement that we had.
Right. Okay.
And it gave me as much pleasure to assist a goal for Jimmy as scoring it myself.
Yeah.
That's how close we were.
Yeah, you could tell, like playing against you. Like you remember, but you keeping Franco Zola at the team. That's how good you were together. And arguably one of the greatest players to ever pull on the Chelsea shirt, Franco Zola. Yeah. But listen, this is. I don't know why this geezer's put his name down as anonymous. It's not even that bad a question. What was your favourite country to play in?
That's a really awkward question.
Really?
No, obviously England.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Spain was nice, but I didn't get the same passion for the Spanish league as I did for the Premier League.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, lifestyle different.
Yeah.
Humor different.
Really?
Yeah. I like the English humor much better.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you wanted to go Jimmy Carr. You went a year early. You just telling me.
Yeah, I got tickets for next December. I invited a few friends at Christmas.
Carl would have come a year early.
Or a year late.
So I got tickets for Jimmy Carr, and I was all excited. And I sent a few of my mates, so we take the girls or wives to see Jimmy Carr next Friday. Yeah. And I just got blanked. No one answered. So what's going on? It turns out they're not last December coming. And they must have thought, right, he's either taking the piss, trying to get some sort of reaction, trying to get us to go there, or he's had a few.
I love it. They were happy to
or he's had a few glasses of red wine. or he's had a few glasses of red wine.
Or he's just a big Jimmy fan.
Yeah.
Loves anything named Jimmy. Right.
Jimmy and I need to know if his brother's called Jimmy.
Yeah, he will be now.
We're having another kid and we're calling him Jimmy Floyd.
They're doing a name change.
This is my question to you, because I think I know the answer to both these. I have two questions. First one, favourite match you played in at Chelsea?
Barcelona semi-final. No, was it semi-final? Quarter-final.
Fourth. Yeah, 4-2. It's mine too.
That is the best game of football.
Mine too.
I've played in. One of my best performances.
Yeah.
One of the best games, even for a neutral, to watch. I've watched it, the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And the amount of chances and things that I'd forgotten about.
Yeah.
It almost got me nervous watching it, thinking, oh, we're going to concede it. watching it back 20 years later. So that was just pure joy against what was an incredible Barcelona team. We were different, and the different styles of play. Yeah, it was just 90 minutes of hard work. Yeah, chasing the ball, using the ball very well when we won it back. Yeah, and it had everything. 3-0 after 15, 20 minutes, 3-2 at half time. Yeah. Ronaldinho with his little shimmy. It was just incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I knew you'd say that, because that was I remember coming in after the game and sitting down and just being like, I've never the feeling of like elation. Like you just didn't you've done something special. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it felt, and because for me as well, being a Chelsea fan as a kid, I used to sit by the family enclosure, and it used to be the benches over the other side, and like, do you know what I mean? I was like, I'd never ever heard Stamford Bridge like that before or since. Yeah. So like that was a special night. Yeah.
For me, it was. I was nervous before the game, but positive nervous. Yeah. It was my first start in midfield for Chelsea.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
And I know, I just knew, at least you can run. Yeah. Just run.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be chasing the ball.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of having those nerves of, midfield first time. Good thing was I had Frank. I had Makelele.
Were you nervous? I never thought.
But not nervous. I'm just, there was some butterflies. Yeah. But I had Makelele behind me. And he literally, he could have been there with
so good
with the PlayStation,
well. So good,
and just steering me where to go, telling me where to run, what to do, where he needed me. Frank's bombing on. You need to come back. Go, Eidur, stay, this and that.
You could have played midfield all day long.
Yeah, but I
season.
And
do you know what I mean?
I played
the way you
after that. I played in midfield because we had Didier, and Didier was always going to be the number one striker. Jose just put me in midfield.
A perfect midfield player. How good his feet were, everything, vision, passing.
Was that the first game you played?
Yeah, first start. I came on at half time.
The balls to go.
Yeah, I came on at half time against Liverpool in the Carlton Cup final.
Right. Yeah.
In midfield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think it was half time.
It was. It was. Yeah. And
first start in midfield at home against Barcelona with Deco and Xavi and just popping it round corners.
That's how good he was.
Yeah, that's how good he was. But also, imagine Joe's talk about great managers making big decisions in big games. He's seen him in midfield for 45 minutes. All right, let's put you in there against two of the best midfielders in the Champions League quarter-final and see how we go. That's how good Jose was. Do you know what I mean?
That's how good he was.
I've been. He told me though.
Go on.
Because I think we went Norwich away before Barcelona.
Yeah.
And he got Steve Clark to give me the message of not playing today, but you're playing in midfield against Barcelona in a few days.
You rest up.
I was quite happy getting that.
That must have felt good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So just getting the heads up, just to be able to visualise situation, visualising a different position.
Mate, that's a great story. And best goal in a Chelsea shirt?
Best goal is the overhead kick. Yeah, but it's a little bit too too obvious.
Okay, right. Give me one. What means a lot to you?
There's quite a few. Barcelona.
Yeah.
Getting us 1-0 up. Was a good goal. I really liked one that I scored at Southampton. We just did a double 1-2 with Makelele, played it into DJ. Didier held on to it, ran round him. It was just a pure pass.
I remember it. Yeah.
Pass it in the far corner.
Yeah, I remember it.
That was good.
Yeah.
There's a.
Do you remember your goals? Do you remember most of your goals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some strikers don't, you know. You something.
Maybe in my 150.
Yeah.
Career goals.
Yeah.
If I take in from under 8s. No, about 150 with international. Yeah. They sort of dried out a little bit towards the end of my career, as I was always playing deeper and deeper in midfield.
You played a lot in the midfield, didn't you?
Yeah. But I do, I don't think there's maybe some of my early days goals for Bolton that would need to be reminded of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same.
Chelsea ones, I mean, I have them on YouTube.
On loop in your house. Bridgey, any questions you want to ask him?
No, I don't think so. No. That's it.
It's great to...
We can talk about the nights out. We'll save them.
Yeah.
To get you back another time, that'll go on too long.
Yeah. That's a different show, I think.
Listen, it's always a pleasure to see you. Carlton is back for anyone who's waiting patiently with the stories of the train system in Bangkok. He has literally messaged me, I'm on a train, guys. I'm like, all right, sweet, enjoy.
Hopefully he makes it back.
Hopefully he makes it back next week. Eidur, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Absolute legend.
Great to see you, boys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Bridgey, what they got to do?
Like, review, rate, subscribe, all of that.
See you next Tuesday.